My stories never begin in the right place. In high school, when I first read the Meadow books, I started with the second one because the girl who told me about them in Spanish class misremembered the titles. Forest Dark, she said with great certainty, and then the Meadow. I thought the Meadow was first, I remember asking. That's why the fans are called Meadowers, right? She shrugged. I'm just telling you, she said. That's how I read them, and it totally made sense. By then, I was fairly sure I was the last person in the world to read the books. The distinctive black and red covers seemingly on 2 desks of every class period at least. Popular was an understatement. It was part of the reason I hesitated to read them, worried they'd be too hyped and my expectations would be unreasonably high. So when I finally broke down and read them to escape the FOMO, I read them out of order. I immediately jumped into the middle of Arabella and William's heartbreak, how Vampire William split them up for months and months to protect human Arabella from his vampire family, from his nature, from himself, and then later realized I had been right about The Meadow being the first book. It was the wrong order for the series, but the right order for me, because the wrongness of my timeline didn't stop with The Meadow. There had been Mom's passing when I was in college, as unexpected as it was fast, and how the police had said she must have died moments after we'd said goodbye from my Thanksgiving break visit. She was near the door when they found her, just past the lopsided rug she had crocheted herself. They told me she was smiling, like the undiagnosed heart disease had snatched her out of existence before her lip muscles had time to register the loss of her. Then there was graduating with, of all things, an English degree during a huge recession. I had intended to go into publishing. Mom always said I would flourish if I surrounded myself with books and the people who loved them. I wanted to be on an editorial track, to midwife other people's books from mind to bound copy. And I wanted to prove to Mom, wherever she was, that this dream she believed in for me could still happen now that she was gone.